Hi guys, we're at the car dealership. I'm about to drop off my car and then get in the car with my mother-in-law. We're going to a architectural salvage place. Find like some Spanish revival pieces to kind of add some more like character to it.
Your destination is on the right.
In today's video, I'm going to be sharing clips from this architectural salvage, as well as a thrift store and some high-end retail stores that I went to with my mom. I also have a thrift haul at the end of today's video for some furniture, as well as a beautiful piece of art. We recently started work on our 1970s fixer-upper, and if you've been following along on our renovation videos, then you might be thinking that we are kind of stripping out all of the character in this home. However, we really want to make it a cohesive look that has our touches in it and that also has a lot of beautiful aged characters. So we wanted to check out this architectural salvage to see if we could find any materials that would be specific to the style that we want to take the home into. And I will share more on the style that we are going for later in today's video as well.
Whoa. They're huge.
They had so many beautiful vessels. These were priced very expensive though. As you saw, they are around like $200, I believe, for most of them. And I really, really loved this marble one that had this rippled edge, but yeah, it had a pretty price tag on it as well.
Look at this table here. That's stunning. Grand farmhouse table. Wow, those are beautiful.
Now, one of the things that we were looking for was some wood trim or even some doors that we could use to add a little bit more of a Spanish revival style to the home, which is the style that we want to take the home. As you guys saw, we have those arches in the front of the home and the stucco on the front. And we think that if we add a lot of Spanish tile and we add some more arches throughout the rest of the home, we could really give it some beautiful character. If anything else, this place just gave us so many beautiful ideas because the prices in here were definitely, they were fair for what these items were because these things were absolutely stunning.
Wow.
And in the right home would absolutely look beautiful. But yeah, I'm definitely used to spending money like thrift store prices, and these were more like high-end antique store prices.
20th century French storefront entry. Wow.
I think it is pretty amazing that some of these things have survived for so long, especially these huge items. I'm so glad that somebody took the time to preserve these things.
Theater seats. Whoa.
We are hoping to create some beams in our kitchen out of natural wood, and something like this that has all of this aged character would be amazing. So not to dork out too much with the history lesson here, but these windows were arched transom windows that were taken from, you'll see in just a second, from the Bellevue Biltmore Hotel. And I was confused because I thought there was only one Biltmore Hotel and it's still, you know, there. But I learned that there was actually a chain of these. So the Bellevue Hotel was local to Tampa, and it was bought up by the Biltmore chain, and so it was demolished, I think in 2019, and so the man who owns this store was able to do the salvage before and had gained so many beautiful doors. He had like an entire row of doors from all of the bathrooms, which I thought was really interesting, and if you had the right home, it would be awesome to have that piece of history in your own home.
Here's something like this in the kitchen for our open shelving, or even something super thick like this piece to give it lots and lots of character, but that was a little bit maybe too rustic. Live music daily. These arched screen doors I think are super cool in here. Anything arched. These doors, oh my goodness. These are stunning though.
I was hoping to find some Spanish tile because he did have a lot of things salvaged from Florida homes, which a lot of them are Spanish influenced, but I think that because getting tile out without damaging it is really hard, these pieces were actually super expensive and they didn't have any with that pattern that I really want to find.
It doesn't even give it size, do its justice here. A telephone booth. I have never seen this movie, but does this mean that this is from the movie? I don't know, someone let me know. This is where we need to be for all this lighting. Whoa. Those are cool. These pendants, those are very cool. Oh, that's 3 actually. That's all connected at the top with a ring.
A lot of these lighting and especially these lamps were beautiful and well priced, but I think that you would probably have to have these rewired just for safety and for them to actually work. So I'm not sure if that would be worth it unless you really, really love it. I thought that these shutters would look beautiful in a coastal inspired home. I love how just weathered these look. In just a second, you'll see just how many windows this man had collected. It is pretty impressive, the collection that he had, and I think that if you really wanted to go the route of restoring windows, which I know takes a ton of work but is possible, you would be able to find like every size that you need here probably, because the collection was just immense in here.
Look at this light. Whoa, that is massive. It's grand. So these doors are beautiful. I love the arches at the top. This is cool. These just are so old. Oh, comes with a little bit in there. As someone who is in the medical field, I think that stuff like this is just super cool. Easier to add to the doors to make them just have the spot behind the doorknob, and then here's the doorknobs, which just feel so good. They just have a good feel to them. I love a good crystal doorknob, but that definitely doesn't match the house style that we have. They're just heavy. Wow, this door. Look how thick that is. I don't know what this is. They're calling it a niche. It's just like maybe a seat in the wall. I thought that was really interesting. Oh, these benches are cool. How they're curved. Oh, I wonder where these were. French curved hotel bench, it says. Very cool. If your house somehow had one of these numbers, that would be cool. Love this scale. It's just scale? Yeah, it is a scale. Eyebrow window. 3 of them. This is so big. So big.
I did take a peek at their hardware. I would love to have some brass hardware for our kitchen. We're getting new cabinetry, and then also the vanity in our bathroom. We ordered a new one, but I want to make the hardware different.
Oh yeah, those are super cool.
I know some people collect these bread bowls, as I think what they're called, or kneading bowls. I did not know that they were so expensive. These were all over $200, I believe, but they did have so much cool character and wear on them. I've seen people use them on tables or displayed on walls.
What's that over there? Oh, yes, they're so cool.
After going to that awesome architectural salvage, we stopped by a close by thrift store, and I found these chairs, which I know some people collect these bentwood chairs. They were $20, and I thought they were really beautiful. I really regret not getting this picture that could be used as a vase for only $10.
So I'm up here at my parents' house. So I wanted to film today hitting up this fancy like mall close to here that has like Restoration Hardware and Party Barn and all those, you know, bougie stores. Some inspiration for some DIYs, things that we might want to thrift. So by now you all have seen our empty house tour, and I've talked a little bit about the style and direction that we are trying to go for with our new home. But at the time of filming that home tour, we really hadn't given much thought into design style and what we wanted to go for overall, and we sure have now. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some sneak peeks, but we'll talk more about the overall style that we're going for in today's video. Yeah, that does look good. I have a very similar chair to this. You're so funny. Oh my gosh. Look how big this mirror is. While currently there's a whole lot of dated 70s things in there, the bones of the house are very Spanish, and so that's what we really want to accentuate. Oh my gosh. Imagine that as like a sink. Oh wow. It's all polished in the middle and then rough on the outside. I want a table that has this so that you can have more people on the sides. Because ours has a leg here. Yeah. That's nice.
Old pieces like doors like that. It's very cool.
Yeah. So something I learned is that you're supposed to have your centerpiece match the size or the shape of the table. So if it's a rectangle, it should be a rectangle centerpiece.
Yeah, it's nice.
Look how simple it is, but then it has this.
Yeah.
But I've seen some that are this texture, like added texture in diamond shapes. And I like that. So before going into Restoration Hardware, I didn't realize how modern their style is, but they noticed that they did incorporate a lot of older elements in with the modern, and I do like that. I also really like how they used a lot of linen and natural fibers, and they also had a lot of iron and stone, which are things that are really common in Spanish architecture and design, and things that I want to put into our own home. This reminded me of the book that I covered with linen, but then I realized it was actually a box, which got my DIY wheels turning as well. All right, while I'm doing these voiceovers, I'm realizing y'all might not care about this stuff at all. But while I'm doing this, it's getting my thoughts kind of organized and helping me put into pictures and into videos all of the things that I do really like. Those elements and the themes that I like, specifically at the stores that I'm going to show you later. Did that frame with that other anthropology one I did, that dupe. But this, you would just paint it black and then scratch. I still have 2 more of those canvases. Weird pillars. They're just like, huh. Looking at their fixtures was actually super helpful because they had things in here that I've never seen before, specifically like brass mixed with glass, like you'll see in this vintage collection. I actually found something I liked more than the brass, which I thought I would like the most. I've seen people have this for their kitchen sink, and that would be too annoying. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's very nice.
Because it's super simple.
Yeah.
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 That's nice. Yeah. It's like wool.
Yeah.
I like this
I like
braided
that.
one.
Yeah, definitely. It's like this kind of thing feels so good on your feet.
Problem is, it's white.
If y'all are new to this channel, you might be like, who is this girl and does she have enough money for all this stuff?
Dominic would not be like, this is ridiculous.
And absolutely not. I do not plan to buy any of this, but I really like being inspired by things that are in high-end stores so that I can do DIYs and find things in thrift stores on the cheap to make my house look more elevated and expensive. Don't we all want that? And I kid you not, I was just at Goodwill and found a pillow very similar to those ones up there, that block printing look that I've been really into lately, and that's of course really, really popular right now. And so if you keep looking, you might find something just like the stuff that you see in these super high-end stores. Next up, we went to Crate & Barrel, which was decked out for Christmas, which was great because my mom actually needed to get a Christmas tree skirt. I'm not sure when this will be coming out, but yes, this was very close to Christmas, and she threw hers away, so we needed to get one of those. And like the arches, that's very Spanish too.
Yeah.
And then the iron
You need to have it.
forever.
You want to enjoy in new houses.
Yeah. Oh, I love that too. The cane chairs, they're circular. But are they comfy?
I just got rid of the IKEA chair.
They're pretty comfy. This couch. Looks like it's just a pile of pillows. Big old pillows.
I feel like,
Look familiar?
yep.
If you've been on the channel long enough, let me know if you recognize that DIY. This is what inspired Gideon's bed. Seeing this one online, I love this one, but of course in like a darker tone.
Yeah, I like yours better. Yours has more character.
Thank you very much.
This in one house as the kids' homeschool stuff.
Oh,
Or the
homeschool?
kids-
Are we homeschooling now?
Or the bar, or the crafts.
Yeah, no,
games.
that's, and it almost, it has iron legs, see?
Yeah.
We're thinking about adding some blue Spanish tile to the kitchen, and I think a rug like this would be really nice to bring in some of that warmth and the blue at the same time. Jute rugs are beautiful, but they're a mess. Super cool
Have a
chair.
like that, and then like put it to the right of Dominic's desk or something like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be handsome?
Even that, I love that for a dining room chair.
Yeah.
Look at the gold rims. Benjamin, you're so fancy now. Fancy stroller rental.
I absolutely loved these terracotta pots. I have been looking for these in thrift stores, but they are so hard to find and they are expensive.
We have that leather left over from the chairs. We could put it on baskets or something. I don't know how warm this would be, but it's fun.
These, chairs like this come in very much handy.
Yeah,
Basic
you can put them in different places.
These are only $129 here.
Which one? Look how huge these are. I love those. Hi. Looks handmade almost. Love this bench here at the end of the bed. How rustic that is. This looks very wrought iron. I like this better than the Restoration Hardware one, actually.
Some of their quilts honestly looked like ones that you might be able to find in a thrift store, and I just liked the vintage look of them and something that I will be keeping an eye out for while thrifting for sure. Now this is the last store that I'll take you guys today, and it turned out to be my favorite. I had never been in a Rejuvenation before, but I really liked the way that they mixed old design elements with the new.
See, I like that contrast, the black
Something
chairs
like
and then the
this
table.
might look good mixed in with the chairs from that other set.
That's true.
If you guys saw my empty house tour, you saw that the owners of the home, the sellers, I guess, they gifted us some beautiful antique furniture, pieces that I have never had before and that I am super excited to mix in with some of my more modern decor as well as my vintage pieces.
That's your grandma needs.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Uh-huh.
How rich it is. These with the blue tile, blue like ceramic on the inside, and then wood, or it's not wood, but rough on the outside.
It's exceptional that it's very cool rods for an accent.
Oh yeah.
Even in the front foyer.
Yes, yes, definitely. And they have lots of colors. They wouldn't show the dirt.
Yeah.
Those are really cool. I like this one. Orange and blue, go Gators. Yeah, because then it would make it look more traditional. And then I have my modern couch and modern chair. Mm-hmm. Yep. Love this lamp. That's cool. Kind of just like this one, like how simple that little metal one is.
Yeah.
My DIY wheels got turning when I saw this lamp. I specifically have been wanting to try my hand again at more of the DIY ceramic technique, but specifically adding on handles using air dry clay. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that.
What are those things up there?
Doorbells.
Oh.
Nice doorbell and a nice door knocker.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. That would be cool. Yeah, maybe
But I
just
can't
like
remember what it has.
this, like something super simple.
Yes. Oh, it has to complement those lights that are there.
Yeah, they're black.
My goodness.
So cute. Would you like a fancy garden hose? Look at this planter. That is massive. That is a thick doormat. So thick.
Oh
my gosh.
It has the G on it. I thought that was very cool.
It does, I know. Meant to be.
This is for outside. I'm not sure.
It must be, yeah. Some Keystone. Ooh, we could get new numbers because the numbers are pretty dinky. These are cool.
Picture of this for a friend.
This would be cool for the kitchen to have to hang things. Because then you can hang your pots and spoons and stuff off of the open shelving even.
Yeah.
This is too modern. Maybe something like this or just floating. Honestly, I think floating open shelves would look so good. That's so interesting. So you have it there and then you put it up
Yes.
for like a laundry room.
Right.
Seen these used for like cookbooks in here in the kitchen. It looks really cute.
Yeah.
I like these like whatever these are called, woven chairs. Ooh, these are cool too. They get dirty. But these would be so cute. You think? Quickly.
They don't even have them anymore.
Oh. I see, I like that iron up there. That one up there, that black iron, I think it is.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Wow, just wow. Wow. The Santa mug is super cute too. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed going along to those stores and hopefully got some inspiration from it as well. I have a little haul for you real quick. This is actually kind of a sentimental haul because of a special little announcement that I have for you guys, which is that the Emily Garby YouTube channel recently got monetized. So thank you all so much because that was from you guys pretty much. If you are familiar with the process of getting monetized on YouTube, it can take a long time and there's certain like credentials that you have to meet. So I am very proud of this accomplishment and it definitely didn't come easy. I know some people just have like overnight success, but like it definitely took some time and figuring out what I want to do on this channel exactly. So thank you guys so much for watching and liking, commenting, all those things. I mean, truly, I really do enjoy making these videos and I really, really enjoy interacting with you guys in comments, like the same people coming back and kind of commenting every time. And it's just so sweet. It's really fun. It's like weird that people actually watch my videos. That still like blows my mind sometimes. But anyway, thank you. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but the reason this is a sentimental haul because this you guys purchased for me. So this chair is what I purchased with my first YouTube like few days or whatever. I got this on Facebook Marketplace. I was not just like going to buy a chair. I've been looking for a chair, but it just worked out well. It was good timing. And so I'm calling this my YouTube throne now. So while I do thrift hauls in this chair, you'll know that you bought me this throne. I'm so ridiculous. Now this definitely has some work to do. I was trying to do it before, you know, actually posting this video, but you know, that's just gonna have to be its own video. I think that the person who had it kind of sanded it down or something, like they were gonna refinish it and then didn't. So I think I will just use a really dark stain on it because I really like the darker stains. And in our new home, we're trying to go for a Spanish look, which I think that this chair fits well. Also, I read that you should have tall backed chairs to make your ceilings look taller. And we currently have tall ceilings, but we will have like 8-foot ceilings, which I guess is normal. But I want to do everything I can to make them look
grand and tall. So the high back, wing back chair was something they recommended. So I like the upholstery, like the color of it, but it has some spots that are a little bit broken on it or torn. So I probably eventually will reupholster it. I've done reupholstering once with the help of my aunt and it wasn't too bad, but it takes time. It's hard on your hands. So I'll have to gear up for that, you know. And the lady who sold this chair to me was so sweet. It had some dirty patches on it, and so I asked her like if she had cleaned it, like on the fabric, and she said that she hadn't, but that she had a professional steamer and that she could steam it for me. So she just like steamed it the night before I went, which was super nice of her, and now it's in like perfect condition, really. I don't have a steamer. Maybe I need to get one because it was really nice. I have a wallpaper steamer. You guys saw that, but I do not have like a cleaning steamer. And the next item is also sentimental because it was from my grandmother. She painted it. If you guys know my grandmother, she is an artist and she does a lot of different types of art. Right now, she does a lot of compilation, like more abstract pieces. But she has always, since I was a little girl, done hay bales. This was like her bread and butter at one point. Now she does a lot of other things. I'll do a close up because the light is probably awful and like glaring right here. But she does these hay bales based on the landscape that they have in Virginia. They live in the most beautiful area in the Shenandoah Valley. Shenandoah Valley? Yeah, I think that's right. And if you guys have been out there, it's just so peaceful and serene, farmlands. And so this picture reminds me of that and my grandmother, and I'm just so happy. This is actually my first original piece from her. So maybe I can convince her to give me a few more because I would love to have a collection. So I do need to still find a frame for this. Y'all, I'll just thrift it. I just need to go to the thrift store again soon. We've been so busy with the house that I haven't really had time to actually go to just the normal old thrift store. So that'll be soon. I actually do have one more haul from the Goodwill bins in Minnesota, the best one ever. You guys saw some of it and loved it. So I have another haul from there that I need to show you guys eventually, but we've just been a little busy. We actually are all sick right now as well. My 3-year-old Gideon has a double ear infection, so we're on day 2 of being home all together. It's actually really nice. Sometimes it makes me just want to homeschool, and then I'm like, I would go crazy. If y'all homeschool, I am so impressed by you. Teach me your ways. Not having to get dressed in the morning would be super nice. We'll be back next week with another renovation video, so come back for that one. And I hope you all have a blessed week. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. The main thing that I want to show you guys is what we have had delivered over the past week or so. I haven't seen them yet, and I'm dying to take a peek.